Somehow, some way, we're back here at the Erie Bank Sports Park. Championship Sunday at the Mid-Atlantic Broomball Tournament. My name is Brian Mitchell. We're going to start it out with the women's semifinals. The first game will feature the Burning River team from Cleveland and the Wicked Sisters. They're from all around the country. 18-minute running clock, same rules as we had at the late games last night. Face-off won by Wicked Sisters back. Armstrong will collect it. They'll send it up. So again, we run into the same situation with the Wicked Sisters. We did not get numbers for some of these players, so we're going to do the best we can with the two open positions that I have. It's going to go up for Sabrina Kaminsky. She'll carry it in, kick it across. Go down to the near corner. Take a shot across, looks for Ashley Downs. Downs can't collect, so she tries to kick it up for Kaminsky. Nobody home. Good play by Kaminsky to be able to keep that one in. Carrying it in is Ellie Lutz. Backhand shot by number 5. She'll score! I apologize. I don't have a name on number 5, but she gets the opening goal here. And that will be a 1-0 lead for the Wicked Sisters early in the first. 7:06 remaining in the running clock. Here's how the rules work. 18-minute running clocks. In each half, whenever you get down to the last minute of the game, if we're within one goal, we'll have a stop clock. Overtime will be 4-on-4 with a goalie for 5 minutes, and then golden goal rules with no goalie for 4-on-4. Until you get to the finals, the overtime rules do not change. However, it goes to a 15-minute traditional stop clock during the finals. We'll start out with the women's semifinals here. Move on to the men's B semifinals, the men's A semifinals, and then into the finals. Right now, it is the men's B semifinals, the men's B finals, the women's finals, and then the men's A final, and then a tournament that took 21 days to decide. The seeding yesterday, 21 hours, not days. It felt like days. It did feel like days. Dan Yost agrees with me on that one. But it was we will wrap it up here today. On should be a beautiful Sunday in Erie. I woke up and the view from my hotel was a little bit of a sunrise on lake. So it was something worth it. 15:44 remaining in the first half. For joining us early, thank you. Grab a coffee, watch some broom ball. The Wicked Sisters up 1-0 here on an early goal. I'll get a name on number 5 hopefully by the end of today, so we're probably going to need it. Burning River carries it into the zone. Spatholt. I didn't have my numbers lined up on Burning River yet. Cindy Murphy will take that off of her hip on a shot from the tendy, that is Jamie Franz. The ball goes along the edge and they'll fall on it. Franz will just cover it up. 14:50 remaining in the first half. Winner goes on to play in the women's final. That is tentatively set for, I believe, 2 o'clock. Sorry, 1 o'clock here in the afternoon. Feels like I'm so far away, but after yesterday, nothing's really scary anymore. There are just less games. That's all. We got a little bit bigger of a gap between games. Each division has its own feed during the semis and has its own final feed. We'll update as we move along. I'll have the schedule here at the half, so everybody's aware how this is going to play out. Sabrina Kaminsky will carry it in around a member of Shayna Festovsky over for the goal scorer, number 5. Heard on and held on by Franz. And a face-off coming up to the right of the Cleveland net. Cleveland, both teams coming out with really solid jerseys. These road jerseys for the Burning River team are phenomenal. And that's coming from somebody from the city of Pittsburgh my entire life. I love these jerseys. As a fan of architecture, you can't go wrong. The skyline along the bottom stripe and along the pants on some of these jerseys are pretty cool. It's Bree Henthorn wearing a pair of Cleveland pants that have the skyline around her ankles. That's pretty cool. The kits as a whole are awesome. Faceoff will come back into the zone. Cleveland will switch out. Both teams will get full-fledged changes here. 12:42 remaining in the first half. I am Brian Mitchell. This is the Mid-Atlantic Broomball Tournament, brought to you by Presque Isle Downs and Casino, the Erie Sports Commission, and the host team, Pittsburgh Broomball Club. Once again, back at Erie Bank Sports Park for another year. Of course, last year we had to call it off due to the COVID-19 shutdowns of everything. They tried hard to get this one to go, and unfortunately were unable to make it happen. So we're back after a year off hiatus. Wicked Sisters leading 1-0. Nikki Jones misses on the shot. She's going to have to pass it across. Finds Liao. Back for Jones. Top of the circles. Waits. Circles to the wall. She passes it back to Lau, who kicks it back up to Jones. Looking for a shot to the slot. It is shot on beautifully, and a goal by Beth Lipton. I don't care what time of the day it is. I will scream on a goal. Beautiful goal by Lipton from the circles, and it's 2-0. Wicked Sisters. Got to have the enthusiasm early in the morning, carry you through the day. Hopefully everybody out there enjoyed their extra hour sleep overnight. Although I don't know if you can consider it an extra hour at this point. The way we ended up last night. We were here until 1:50 after a 6 a.m. start. They're probably going to have to put a missing persons report out on me at work tomorrow, because I'll probably sleep in and not answer my phone the entire day. Kaminsky will get it across the line. It'll go up to Cindy Murphy. It'll just be carried in by the sisters, who will just watch Cleveland throw it back up and out of the zone. Armstrong will have to chase it down. Toya Armstrong, the nice play over. With the goal scorer, the first goal scorer for Wicked Sisters, number 5, Lutz. Battles Ellie Lutz. Up and around. And it'll go up for Jennifer Schroeder. She'll battle along the boards. And carrying it in is Lutz. Ellie Lutz will fall, and it'll be picked up by Cleveland and carried the other way. Oh. A clearing attempt falls off the leg of a Wicked Sister, and it goes in to the near wall. Sabrina Kaminsky dumps it up for Ashley Downs. Ellie Lutz will get that play, and she's going to throw it back to Downs in the circles. Downs will battle, shot in, dumped in the corner. Jen Schroeder will take it behind the net. It'll be cleared up by the Wicked Sisters to Lutz. Lutz in front of the net, toss on, scores. 3-0, 9:06 remaining in the first half. Now, it is mercy rule here, so if they hit the 6 mark before the first half or at any point afterwards, this game is over. 6-goal differential will end the game. That's how we started yesterday. Carolina and Phoenix Rising. I remember it far back. It was 25 hours ago. Only 25 hours ago, and I believe if I did the math correctly last night, 26 games ago. So, Dan Yost trying to rib me here. was a 7-0, I believe, victory for Carolina. They just piled it on. And it was our only, I believe it was our only game that went to mercy rule yesterday. No, you had one more? I probably was sleeping. He points at himself, meaning it was a game that involved the Brooms of Steel. I believe I was probably sleeping for that one. I took a nap halfway through the day, so I'm not going to lie that I didn't take a break, but I did. Back up. That'll be Cummings, Emily Cummings. Battles off. Emily Cummings wearing her former last name. Congratulations on the recent marriage. Gabby Herbert battles behind and throws it up the ice and dumped in by Houchin. Stephanie Houchin tries to get back, and here we go the other way. It'll be Burning River. Shot by 42 as just goes up to the point. Over 4, Nikki Jones. Back across for Liao. For Jones, who dumps it down the half wall. It'll go in front, looking for Beth Lipton. She'll battle behind. Lipton with the second goal here for Burning River. Dumps it across. Down along the half wall. Shot on by Houchin. Waiting for it is Liao. 6:41 remaining in the regular time. 7:15 on the terrestrial clock. Got to get used to that after yesterday. Hope everybody set their clocks back overnight. There's thrown in front by the Wicked Sisters, who have had total control of this one thus far. Back out for Sabrina Kaminsky. She waits, kicks it across. Shot on and across by Houchin. It'll go through, and Cleveland's Burning River will try to carry it out. Okay, for Emily Cummings. She'll wait. Down low, and it'll be Sabrina Kaminsky behind the net. So wait for it. Cleveland tries to battle her off. It gets a separation on the ball. That'll be Megan Nolan passing it up. Gabby Herbert across. Colleen Thomas carries it in. Waits. Dumps it across. Nobody home. Thomas footwork. Going to go out for the sisters, and they're going to come the other way. Across, they come into the zone. Oh, wait. Toss on. Handball down, but picked up. And big save. Rebound goes across. Franz stepping up on that. We have a penalty, or net is off its moorings. Net is off its moorings with 5:07 remaining in the first half. 3-0 is your score. Wicked Sisters leading Burning River from Cleveland by a score of 3-0. Double face off to the right funky, nope, left funky dot. It'll come down into the middle. Our terminology is just a little bit different with the Pittsburgh Broom Ball Club. Over the years, we try to have a little bit of fun with it. Cortez will step in. And it'll go down for Lutz. Carried in by the sisters. Lutz passes it up along the wall. It'll go back for her to Lau. To the half wall, shot on. Lutz will chase it down, but it'll be picked up by her teammate. Back up for Lutz. That was Houchin behind the net, throwing it on. Big save by Franz as the ball gets thrown in front, looking for Nikki Jones. In front, I'm sorry, that's not Nikki Jones. That's number 42. That's Jones dumping it into the zone. It is 3-0. I didn't update the score. That's my fault. But you have the scoreboard to your top right on your screen. Leal will come out with 33, those 3:20 remaining in this one half. Lutz tries to dump it across. Go into the corner. Elizabeth Cummings can't get, will collect it behind the net. And it'll be passed out to Nikki Jones, who passes it up for Lau. Back down for Jones. Shot just underneath. She'll collect it, take it to the top of the slot, and it'll go to Cummings, and she can't finish the play, so it'll come up for Lau. Has Jones to her right. She uses the outlet. Lutz will get a quick change. Back for Jones. Shot on. Nice. Had eyes, but a block in front. Franz with the save. Dumped up and around by Houchin. Shot on by Jones. To the right of the net. Houchin looks for the backhands. Blocked off by Kaylee Workman. Up and kicked out for Armstrong. Armstrong. Workman doing double duty tonight. One of the couple of women who play on two different teams. One of the men's teams and, of course, these women's teams this tournament. We had one on late last night, Steph Taylor. Rihanna Parent, another one. Workman played for, I believe, Phoenix Rising, if I remember correctly. No. Workman, Phoenix Rising was the other team she played for? Yeah. Steph was indulging us on the fact that if you played double duty, you played 6 games during the day yesterday. Possibly 7 if you were in any of the semifinals last night. Under a minute here on the clock for the half. Kaminsky will kick it up. He's going to look to get it out. It will be Megan Nolan. She'll battle along the boards, but he's going to be picked up by Ashley Downs, who kicks it up. Gets it to the half wall. Kicked across for Armstrong. Toya Armstrong will dump it in the near corner. Not trying to be monotone first thing in the morning, but I still first thing in the morning. I'm trying to get my coffee intake up so that I can provide a more interesting matchup for you guys here. Call on the matchup at least. It'll go up for Toya Armstrong. 14 seconds remaining in a half. Wicked Sisters with all total control in this one. I believe Caitlin Carlins had a nap to the net to our left. And at the end of the first half, it'll be 3-0 Wicked Sisters. I'll be back momentarily with the second half. We're going to come back a little bit early. We're going to discuss what's coming up after this one, the second semifinal. Looking for the winner will be Agents and Fahrenheit 412. Following them, it will be the B semifinals. New feed for that one. Corruption, the 8 seed versus Cleveland, 9 seed. The Bombers, the 3 seed versus, I'm sorry, a different seed. They're a 6 seed versus PBS. And then the A semis, it'll be the Outlaws and Carolina on a new feed, of course, and Ambiguously Gray and Invaders. Then following That contest will have our B final, our women's final, and then the A final. Each one of those has its own feed. So you can follow on Broomball Central. I've already got them all set up if you want to check them out. We're going to have the face-off here for the second half of this contest. Wicked Sisters leading Burning River 3-0. Back in. That's Sarah Agnor wearing 42. When it's quiet in here, I can get the names. Kept in nicely by Lutz. Lutz will take it on the backhand for Agnor. Just going to go near corner, which leads me to believe number 5 will be Liz Murdoch. So she's the opening goal scorer. Funny how those things work themselves out. Liao will get it down for Agnor. Shot through the crease. Opportunity there for the Wicked Sisters. Goes to the half wall. Jones. Back up. She's going to be kicked out. Nice keep in by Nikki Jones. Throws it across for Hai Liao. Back up to the point for Liao. Back across. Throws it in for Agnor. Sarah Agnor will just throw it on net looking for Ellie Lutz, and she'll throw it to Franz, who holds on to it. 16:33 remaining in the second half. 3-0's your score, Wicked Sisters. First women's semifinal. Thank you for joining us. If you're watching this on replay, we understand. Some of you have the opportunity to get a little extra rest. I'm very jealous of you right now. The alarm went off. It was pretty bittersweet this morning, closing this one out. The Wicked Sisters take it behind the net. That is the opening goal scorer. I'm going to go comfortably say that's Liz Murdoch. Goes up for Toya Armstrong. Back out. It goes past Armstrong. It's going to go clear down the ice. Armstrong will pass it over for Kaminsky. She'll wait, kick it across. Armstrong dumps it up for Murdoch. Oh, no, for Downs, Ashley Downs. She'll battle along the walls, and it'll go up for Murdoch. Downs will just try to push it through. Armstrong keeps it in, but it's going to go the opposite way. Emily Cummings with the clear, but it goes back in for Armstrong, will dump it in. And that will be Kaylee Workman trying to carry it out. Workman throws it up the boards, and Megan Nolan will chase it down. Kaminsky, let's go over. It goes across for Elizabeth Cummings. Takes it in the near corner. They'll wait for it. Battle it off. Cummings will come in. Tries to get around Lipton. Nobody home. Goes up for Downs. Ashley Downs will carry it across. She has Liz Murdoch on the opposite wing and Lipton down low. Shot on by Lipton's just wide. And be covered up by Franz, and we'll have a face-off. 14:20 remaining in the second half. Face-off to the left of Franz. The Wicked Sisters up 3-0 over Burning River. 13:48 remaining in the second half. Lutz will battle off, but will be picked up by Burning River. Battling along the boards, Lutz will get it across. Opportunity in front for Houchin. Unable to finish the play as Nikki Jones up at the point uses the safety valve. Houchin falls. Jones will come in and just throw it across. Kaylee Workman just dumps it into the corner. Sorry, that was Danielle Spatholt. Back up to the point. Lau. Throw it on. Blocked by Cortez. And it'll go out of the zone. Jones will chase it down. Just throws it back on net. Caitlin Carlin making her first appearance of the day. 13 minutes remaining in the second half. Cortez will bring it in. Throws it across. Oh, nobody home. Liao will tear her down, and it will be a penalty coming up against Hai Liao for a trip. And at 12:43 remaining in the second half, the Wicked Sisters will head to the kill. Burning River to the advantage. Again, I would like to thank our presenting sponsors here for this Mid-Atlantic Broomball Tournament. By all accounts, a success so far. Presque Isle Downs Casino, the Erie Sports Commission, of course, Erie Bank Sports Park for facilitating all the madness that we've had, or all the changes because of the madness that we've had here. It's not, I don't know, can't blame that on them. Of course, losing a rink the week of the tournament isn't the best thing that could happen and led to 20 hours of broomball with only one break yesterday. Shot on high, it goes off the crossbar. Kaminsky behind. No battle behind Kaminsky. Be picked up by Ashley Downs on the half wall. And, of course, the host, the Pittsburgh Broomball Club, for having me back for another year here. Just keep increasing the tech. We'll have some fun with the finals here today. I've got one more thing up my sleeve. Back up for Schroeder. Schroeder throws it across. Jen Schroeder will just throw it over for Gabby Herbert. Herbert at the point. Waits. Throws it on the backhand. It'll be picked up by Downs. She tries to clear it out. It goes to the slot, and Megan Nolan backhands it into the near corner. 10:46 remaining in the half. Nice. Back up. Goes out for Cummings. Emily Cummings. Back to the point. Gabby Herbert's shot goes wide of the net. Held on to by Carlin. And we'll have a face-off. 10:17 remaining in the half. 3-0 your score, and that's the end of the penalty. She'll have to wait for the ball to drop before she can leave net, leave that cage, and it does, and here comes Lau. She'll wait up along the board. She'll go straight to the bench, and there's nobody ready to take the jump on. Nobody goes on. They finally get a player across. That'll be Nikki Jones. Cindy Murphy has it blocked and kicked out by Jones. She'll dump it up along the boards. Thomas gets it over to Murphy. Looks for Cummings. It's going to be picked up by Agnor. Back behind. They'll work it down. Quick change. Liao will dump it down into the near corner. Back out to the point. Halchin waits along the half wall. It'll be Lipton. Lipton's shot. High riser goes over the net. Or maybe just misses it to the outside. Backhand shot on, just through the crease. Lipton chases it down. Lipton to the front, looks for the easy backhand. And just be kept in by Lau. Lipton drops it down, looks across. Jones will have to collect it on the half wall. Back down for Halchin. Jones. Shot on, goes up And the Houchin for Jones. Back to Houchin. Throws it across. Lipton looking for her second. Couldn't finish it off. 8 minutes remaining in the second half. Thrown on into crease. Opportunity there. Scores. It'll be Houchin on the doorstep, and 4-0 is your score. The Wicked Sisters take a lead on Burning River. 7:40 remaining in regulation. Wicked Sisters in control of this one. Look to be setting the first of the 2 competitors in the women's final. Lutz for Armstrong. Toya Armstrong will just dump it up. Liz Murdoch chases it down, but it'll be collected by Burning River. And out it comes for Sabrina Kaminsky. Kicks it over. Downs will dump it across. And Lutz goes down to try to block up Cortez to no avail. Kaminsky will carry it in. She'll backhand it up along for Murdoch. Has Lutz in front, just throws it off the side of the net. And behind the net, we'll go for Workman. And it'll just be picked up. And they'll battle along. Burning River going the other way. It'll be turned over to the Wicked Sisters in a neutral zone. Ellie Lutz along the near wall. Going to slow the play down. Decide what she wants to do with it. Throws it up to the boards to Armstrong. Taya Armstrong will dump it down. Down for Armstrong. Cross to Jones. Nikki Jones will kick it over. Nobody home. Jones will come up to collect it. Good play by Jones to break it in. Shot on. Was blocked. Back out for Jones. They'll get a quick switch here. The defender goes off for the change. Leal will chase it down, but a foot race for Burning River, who gets it out of the zone. They'll carry it in. We'll go out. The Wicked Sisters will carry it back in. That's Houchin. Up for Downs, shot high and wide. Backhand opportunity by Lutz to no avail. Houchin throws it in front. It's going to bounce around a little bit, sits on the net. They'll fight behind the cage, and it will be Jennifer Schroeder trying to kick it out. Battle in front, broken up by Burning River. Jones' shot comes out, and Houchin will take it. 4:30 remaining in the half. In regulation, 4-0 your score. Wicked Sisters leading Burning River. Leal will take it. Cross. Back down, shot just wide. Tries to tip in front. Good opportunity here for Wicked Sisters. It's a loose ball, and then falling on it is Franz. 4 minutes remaining in regulation. The game following this one, Fahrenheit 412 and Agents. And that'll round out our women's semifinals. I believe that was a 1-0 score yesterday. The Fahrenheit 412 and Agents. Wasn't a close game. It was a 2-1. Oh, yeah, 2-1. It was a one-goal game. It was a very good game defensively for Fahrenheit 412. 3:26 remaining. 4-0 Wicked Sisters. Downs. Battles will go up for Lipton. Lipton will tap it out and chase down by Murphy. Stumps it behind the net. Franz comes out, looks for the stick lift, and throws it across and into the far wall. Armstrong will chase it down. Armstrong dumps it on. Cummings will take it with 2:30 remaining in this one. Across, then dumped in was Agnor. Sarah Agnor can't get to it, so it'll be kicked out by Cleveland. Murphy will just dump it down, and Colleen Thomas will battle up and give it to Megan Nolan, who gets it out. It'll be Elizabeth Cummings. Cortez going to the net. Back out, Carlin tries to play it. Kaminsky will grab it and carry it into the half wall. 2 minutes to go in regulation. 4-0 your score. The Wicked Sisters leading Burning River. Lutz waits, drops it back for Kaminsky. She'll slow play it to the blue line. Take a little bit of time off the clock. They'll set up the play. Back for Liao. For Kaminsky. She'll wait. Toss. Looks for the tip. Nobody home. Goes out for Lau. Houchard. Into the far corner. Ellie Lutz waits with it. 1:10 remaining in this one. It's up into the corner. Carried and held onto by Franz. 1:04 remaining. And that, for all intents and purposes, it'll be Wicked Sisters playing the winner of their next game, Fahrenheit 412 in the Agents. They'll battle down. It'll go up to the point. Jones will have to chase it down with 34 to go on the clock. Goes out for Lau. Just throws it across. Halchin on the half wall. Throws it across. Held onto by Fran. She'll hold on to it. 15 seconds to go. We'll wait this one out. They'll drop the face off to the right. They'll tie up, picked up, and thrown on by the Wicked Sisters. Blocked. And ladies and gentlemen, we have our first finals competitor. It'll be the Wicked Sisters defeating Burning River here 4-0. They'll play in the women's final a little bit later on today. We'll be back momentarily with our second semifinal. It'll be Fahrenheit 412 and the Agents. Well, it's a pretty simple theory here. Win and you have a date with the Wicked Sisters in the final. Lose and you're heading home. It's the Agents. It's Fahrenheit 412. It's the second semifinal here at Erie Bank Sports Park, and we're underway. Leventree will work it around. The defender will get the numbers back. They changed up again, so I'll have to get you your names one more time for the Agents, who have a plethora of number switches whenever they change jerseys. We'll go into the corner. Thrown up, and an ice was called, but not possible, as 4 and 2 will battle off. It'll be Heckman going into the near corner. Paquette will give her a little bit of space. They'll line up and switch out. Fahrenheit 412 with a couple late scratches on this one. Brittany Hagan unable to play in this contest. She took off, and I believe it was Janet Goodchild unable to go this morning, so they'll be short-staffed for the team in yellow. The Agents will work it up along the boards. Back up to the point. Nudie will pass it over, and it'll be Steph Taylor. Heckman behind the net. Back and across. I believe that was Lori wearing number 11 tonight, Lori Harrow. And I say tonight as if it's actually night. It is morning. It does feel like I never left this rink. Michelle Nudie will carry it in and dump it inside and on net. Kaylee Torres will dump it on. Shot on, score! Sunshine. Getches gets the 1-0 lead for the Agents early. It is 15:40 remaining in the first half. 1-0 Agents. Lindsay Getches getting the goal. Face off at center. Back and across. So it'll be Jackie Dysert wearing 16. No, that's Parent wearing 16 in the white. Rihanna Parent will dump it in along. Getches, the goal scorer, gets it up to Lori Defnett. Back for Parent. Switches with Getches. Getches will get it at the circle. Shot on. Just wide of the net, looking for that far post again. Will come up, and up to the point will be Parent. Waits. Throws it Crawford Taylor. Taylor's shot blocked. Steph Taylor over for Parent. Rihanna Parent waits, thinks about it, throws it across. Taylor's shot blocked by Leventree. Leventree will take it and just dump it out of the zone. 14-12 remaining in regulation here. And I'm sorry, in first half. Getches carries it in. Heckman. The top of the circle. Waits. Dumps it across. Michelle Nudie will take it. Thrown on. Getches. And it'll be dumped into the zone and kept in by Harrow. It's going to bounce up in the air and thrown on by Nudie. Nobody home. That'll be, I believe, 84 is going to be Dysert. Shot on, score. And it looks like Michelle Nudie gets them a 2-0 lead here. Joining me now? All right. It's a voice you've heard before with me here tonight is Nick Parkhill.
Hello.
How was your short evening? That's the way to put it. 12:57 remaining in the first half.
Not a lot of sleep happening last night.
Not a lot of sleep happening last night.
I guess this morning.
You had the 1 o'clock game last night, and then
Yes.
she had the 7:50 game, so.
Yeah, it takes a while to calm down after that, get some sleep.
Yeah. She got there, and we'll, like I said, we'll move along this one, and there's light at the end of the tunnel.
There is.
But we'll get through these. We still have plenty of broom ball to be played here. Dysert will carry it in. We'll go in front. Opportunity on the backhand play by Definite. Back up for Parent. Over for Nudie. Nudie with the second goal for the Agents. That just dumps in front. Foot in front. Shot on save. Made on Definite by Torres. Back up for Dysert. Parent. Take it down to the near corner. Or the far corner. She'll throw it across the net for Taylor. Leventree meets her and goes up to the point. Shot on by Dysert is blocked. For Nudie. Michelle Nudie will shoot low. Taylor will shoot. It's behind, shot on, and it's just a shooting gallery out there now.
We had a few stick exchanges between the goalie and the defenseman for Pittsburgh. We might have to start calling that the Pittsburgh special.
I think that's Torres is one of her favorite moves as a soccer player. Is she'll lose her stick as she comes out to make the play, and then a defender will leave the stick in the crease for her, and she'll just go and pick it up. Eventually, you'll get it, and the net comes off. They'll face off to the right. I've noticed that a couple times yesterday.
Yes.
That soccer background comes out, and she just loses the stick completely into the corner, and she'll grab a stick off of a player as they leave it in the crease for her, and then go and collect her stick in the corner.
Some people yesterday were setting over-unders on how many times she would drop her stick.
Face-off will come to the right of the 4-1-2 net. It goes back. Harrow behind and shot in by McIntyre, and it will be cleared out nicely. Chasing it down will be Lori Harrow. And in comes Getches, the opening goal scorer for the Agents. Be blocked off. And McIntyre to go across. And Parent looking for the backhand and picked up by Sessler. Didn't do anything with it, so it goes out to the point. Harrow up for Heckman. Down Heckman for Harrow.
Chorus of good eats from the Pittsburgh fans.
Back down for Parent into the near corner. Goes across and it's going to be up to the point. Back down and cleared out. Leventree waits and looks for Anderson. They'll battle off and it'll go to Anderson. She'll carry it in and Getches will chase it into the near corner. And up past Sessler for Heckman. In for Taylor. McIntyre will have to go collect that one in the near corner. Out for Nudie. Taylor, who is very dangerous no matter where she is on the ice. Getches looks for the shot, knocks the stick out of Anderson's hands with that one. Over in the corner for Michelle Nudie. Goes to the top of the slot. Looks for the backhand. It's blocked on. Rufner gets a stick in there, and McIntyre will shoot it up. And Sessler will take it and dump it out of the zone. Dysert will chase it down into the neutral zone. 8:07 remaining in the first half. 2-0 Agents lead. Fahrenheit 4-1-2. Winner gets a date with the Wicked Sisters in the women's final. Definite dumps it in for Dysert. For Definite shot just wide of the net. It's over to Taylor on the half wall. She'll collect it, pounces it up for Nudie. Across, looking for Definite. Shot on, goes wide. Taylor up to the point. Nudie has Parent, uses that outlet. Parent to the top of the circles. Back for Nudie. Over across for Dysert. Waits for it, dumps it in front. Definite can't get to that play. It's going to be picked up by Leventree and carried out. Jenny Leventree will chase it down. The A on her jersey bouncing around. I thought she was going to lose it there for a second, but it did stay on, but she didn't, so we'll have an offside call with 7:10 remaining in the first period. Just watched it like a pendulum. The A, the alternate A on her jersey. They have the temporary letters that you use. I'll carry it. And the Agents. I believe on this team that Shannon Buckley is the captain, correct?
Correct.
On a normal date, so she is not playing in this tournament. Got for Parent. So it'll be Dysert carrying it in. Held on to by Torres. And face-off coming up to the right of the 4-1-2 net. Well, so far it's a little bit of the same of the last game between these two, as the Agents with the offensive pressure, but Fahrenheit 4-1-2 able to keep them to the outside. Nothing really changed between the two of them. 2-0 is your score here in the first half, 6:05 remaining. Shot on. Diving save by Torres. Holds on to it. And we'll have a face-off once again to the right of the 4-1-2 net. Getting across. If you say one thing about the goaltending in the women's division this tournament, it's just been solid. All around.
It's been spectacular.
They have been all solid positionally, been able to make the plays. And all four of them have played very well when it comes down to it. Cleared out. Of course, it's Rachel Kagi for the Agents. Kaylee Torres for Fahrenheit 4-1-2. Franz for Burning River, and Caitlin Carlin for the Wicked Sisters. The Tendy Union here for the women's division. 4:47 remaining in the first half. Carrying it behind will be Harlow. Back up for Heckman. Takes to the top of the circle, passes it across. Getches, waits, tries to get around the defense. Pressure on. Nudie will throw it on net and just going out, and there goes her stick again, and passing. Huynh tries to pass off the stick. No, she doesn't take it. Torres playing without a stick again. They'll go to the corner. Turned on and behind the net. Taylor. Goes in front. Heckman with a shot. It's going to be broken up by Fahrenheit 4-1-2. Nudie will pass it up, finds Parent. Ariana Parent will get it over from a Nudie. Nudie dumps on, and Paquette will block it and clear down. Paquette wearing the captain's letter here for this tournament. Nudie across. Back down for Getches. It's going to be cleared up and taken by Christine Anderson. Just goes up to Michelle Nudie. Top of the circle, throws it across. Taylor. Cross looking for Nudie, and it's going to bounce around. Opportunity on the backhand, scores. Nudie on the backhand gets her second of the contest, and it's 3:20 remaining in the first. 3-0 Agents.
Fahrenheit was all out of sorts on their bodies. Were flying across the ice.
it just confusion all around. The agents were able to start moving, and as they moved around, they were able to separate Fahrenheit 412, which is one of their Fahrenheit 412. One of their strengths is their defense. They just stack them up in front of the net. They create almost a pentagon shape, and just try to take away every passing and shooting lane from you. And you have to move. You have to get them out of sorts and be able to make sure that they're out of the way, or get opportunities like this, like Dysert on the rush, so they can't set up, and you're going to see all 5 defenders come down around the net. Save made. Lee can't get it out. Rufner will dump it out, and it's going to be chased down by Nudie. Dysert will take it to the circle. Shot on, and it goes wide of the net. Delayed response by Torres. It'll be carried by Parent. Dysert will get it up to Parent. Kicks it in for Dysert. Over to Definite. Parent waits, comes halfway to the lane. Taylor looks for a tip, nobody home. Back down. Arlo. Arrow will get it kicked over to Parent. Shot on. Anderson can't get to it, so it goes up to Harrow. Kicks it down to the half wall for Taylor. Throws it across. Parent plays on. It goes, and Definite couldn't finish it, so it'll go behind the net off of Parent. And the front Parent shot nets off its moorings. They're going to call a whistle here. 1:05 remaining in the first half. 3-0 is your score. Agents leading Fahrenheit 412. Get a couple changes here. Once again, Fahrenheit 412 shorthanded here this evening. Going to try to get the quick changes when they can. Got Rufner for Paquette, and she won't be able to collect it, so it'll be Getches throwing it off for Heckman in front for Taylor. Taylor thinks about it, throws it on the backhand to the wall. Arrow. Back down for Taylor. Up to the point for Nudie. Back across, shot by Getches, goes into the corner. Oh, wait. Taylor thinks about it. Shot on. Blocked by Paquette. It goes down and cleared out. And end of the first half with your score. The Agents 3, Fahrenheit 412-0. We'll be back momentarily with the second half. We're coming back for the second half here at Erie Bank Sports Park, the Mid-Atlantic Broomball Tournament. Brian Mitchell here with Nick Parkhill. We were discussing during the intermission. Now's the time for Fahrenheit 412. If they can get an opportunity, maybe break out one of those two forwards that they have on the ice, Paquette and Leventree, on their defense and get in behind the Agents, there's a good chance that they might be able to break one here. The Agents are going to be caught off guard, and Rachel Kaggy's got to be cold.
Yeah, she's just been standing down there. Nothing to do. Can't really move.
Not just goalie cold, but actually physically cold. And might be able to catch her off guard. Who knows? They know her very well playing against her.
Indeed they do.
So if they can break up the pentagon they've created and give themselves an opportunity for a break here, and I think that's what they're going to do. You get a little bit of paying a little bit of attention to putting pressure on the points here and creating separation. Nice play by McIntyre to spin around. Lori Definite. A pair of 21s go in the corner, and as I said yesterday, a pair of 21s get together, no hits. Back down, kick. Torres loses her stick again. Back down to the corner, Leventree will try to get in there. It'll be tapped up into the point. Leventree up to the passing lane. Torres will fall on it and hold on to it. 16:46 remaining in the second half. It looks like they were attempting to do that a little bit, but they went back to that comfortable movement of putting everybody back on defense. Leventree back to the corner. Sessler got for Parent. Parent across. Harrow. Shot on behind McIntyre. Up. It'll be Definite save by Torres. It goes down for McIntyre. She'll bounce it around, gets around the defender. Getches and dumps it up for Sessler. McIntyre on the ground will pass it back to Lee in the corner. Dumps it behind the net. Looking across. Picked up by the Agents. And that'll be Dysert dumping it on. An opportunity. Christine Anderson tries to get it out of the zone. Leventree will try to get it around Definite. They'll battle along the boards. Anderson looking for the backhand. Dysert gets it over for Getches. McIntyre chases it down into the corner. Getches for McIntyre. She can't get to her, so Getches will let the change happen. Up for Nudie. Across. Back. Parent shot just wide of the net. Goes back for Sessler. Hannah Sessler will take it. Dump it up nicely. Gets it to Rufner, who dumps it to the blue line. Picked up by Taylor. Taylor will pass it over for Nudie, who throws it on and into the near corner. Parent. Back for Heckman. Heckman behind the net. Waits, thinks about it, throws it around for Nudie. Up to Taylor playing the point here. Back down, shot on by Parent. Whiff on that one. She's going to hold on to it on the half wall. He stares her down, back for Taylor, up across. Dicer can't finish it up, and Sessler can't get to the ball. So it'll go back down for the Agents. Shot on by Parent, blocked by Lee. Back for Anderson. Anderson waits and clears, and got to go down. Taylor dumps it into the corner. Heckman will collect it. So the backhand, it goes from McIntyre. Goes up for Heckman. Torres save made, rebound for Sessler. They'll battle around, throw it in front. Torres will fall on it. And 13:40 remaining in the second half. 3-0 is still your score. The Agents leading Fahrenheit 412. Following this one, It'll be Corruption in Cleveland. We'll have that one on a separate feed. We'll restart with the B semis. Taylor will take it in the near corner. The women's semis will be complete with the winner of this one facing Wicked Sisters in the women's final. Nudie at the top of the circle, looks for the opportunity. Harrow dump it on. Sorry, Dysert tries to dump it on. It goes over to Getches. Getches getting the opening goal here this morning. 12:45 for Nudie. Nudie dumps it on net. It goes over for Taylor. Back to Nudie. Looks across. Finds Harrow. Shot on blocked. Back down for Taylor. Shot on. Quinn makes the block, and Frent goes over for Nudie. Up for Harrow. Getches. Shot. Paquette with a block. Throws it behind. Taylor. Activates, and it goes on Torres. Torres goes down to make the save. Nudie. Near corner. Up for Taylor. Back down, it'll go up to Harrow. Laurie Harrow will just dump it across for Taylor. Steph Taylor. Back for Harrow. Up for Michelle Nudie. Dumps on, and Definite collects it, throws it back to Taylor at the point. Throws it over for Harrow. Nudie waits, thinks about it, dumps it up to the point. The attempt to be kicked is thwarted by Leventree, but getting back is Nudie, and Leventree has to retreat. They'll set up and collapse in the defensive zone. Down and across. Definite for Rufner. Can't finish the play, so it goes in behind the net. Quinn falls down, bounces off of Definite and goes back behind the net where Taylor collects it with 11 minutes remaining in regulation. Up for Definite. Definite for Harrow. Across for Dysert. Waits, shoots, blocked, save, made, held on to by Torres. 10:42 remaining in the second half. Now, Nick, my question is, do you count the stick drop whenever she drops down for a save, or is it just in play whenever?
Anytime the stick hits the ice,
All
and
right.
it's no longer in her hands.
10:24 remaining in the second half. Leventree loses the face-off back to Harrow. Harrow will get it across. Parent. Brianna Parent waits, gets it up to Steph Taylor. She'll go to the top of the circles. Dysert shoots. Blocked by Huynh. Heckman on the one hand throws it on. Huynh will block it back behind the net. Amber McIntyre will go down to make the clearing attempt. Heckman throws it across, blocked. Arrow will dump it up to the point. Taylor. And across, down. Shot on, looks wide, nobody home. Shot, blocked. Well, blocked and sent behind. Heckman tries to get through Leventree, can't do it. Dysert will dump it up to the point. Parent will have to collect it in front of the Fahrenheit bench. Taylor for Parent. Leventree will get a quick switch whenever she's heading up to forecheck. Rufner will come on. Taylor. Shot. Looks for the tip in front. Nobody home. Oh, Heckman missed the open net on the far side. Dysert. Waits. Up for Taylor. Shot on. Bounces around. Opportunity is thwarted by Anderson, who collects the ball. Dumps it up. We go out to Parent. 8:50 remaining in the second half. Taylor lines up. Shot wide of the net. Heckman on the half wall. Throws it across. Looks for the tip in front. Nobody home. Right up. Shot. Half wall. Huynh. Down from McIntyre. Heckman will get around her. Picks it up to half wall. Tries to throw it in front. Anderson. Throws it up to the blue line. Nudie will grab it. Back down for Parent. It'll be Heckman behind the net. Slow plays it up. 8:07 remaining in regulation. Be tipped by Huynh. Good play to try to get it back out, but Nudie was able to get a stick in there. Back down. Torres falls. Makes the save. Stick gone again. McIntyre dumps it up. Anderson. It's going to go out. Parent will kick it up to Nudie. Back down for Taylor, who will have to chase it into the half wall. 7:41 remaining in the half. Back up for Nudie. Across. Dysert. Dysert back down. Go for Parent. Back to Dysert. Tries to dump it through the defender. Goes to the point. Parent will kick it over for Getches. Passes it down for Nudie. Throws it across. Heckman can't palm it down, so it's going to go up to Parent. Heckman dives in front of Parent.
Saves the hand pass.
Saves a hand pass. Throws it up for Parent. 6:55 remaining. Erie Bank Sports Park turned down the temperature by another 10 degrees. Just feels like, well, I can't feel anything, so we're good. Nudie behind the net for Getches. Back down for, it's going to be dumped up to Christine Anderson. She's going to try to get it out of the zone. Kicked out. McIntyre has Dysert in front of her. Dysert will go redirect it back to Huynh behind the net. 6:19 remaining. Regulation. Rufner will try to tap it out. Does get it out. Opportunity here. She gets tied up with a member of the agents, and they're going to call that. Interference is going to be the call on Michelle Nudie as she's down. Rufner couldn't get through her. So the Fahrenheit 412 is going to go on the power play here.
She had Kelly Rufner's stick locked underneath her arm, so she couldn't get away.
5:52 remaining in the second half. Fahrenheit 412 getting an advantage here. Face-off will come back down. Now's the time. Now's the time.
Is.
Although the Imperial March is playing, you cannot shoot like a stormtrooper here. You need to be able to put it on net.
Need to hit something here.
You got to hit something.
Hopefully not a player in front.
Face off one, and Getches will grab it and take it back behind the net. She'll almost lose it to Leventry. Leventry's going to muscle her way in, try to create an opportunity here. Up for McIntyre, goes past her and clears all the way down. Torres will run out. Waits for it, uses that soccer technique. You already knew she was going to kick it before you got there. Made up, and Taylor will just dump it in. It'll go back into the near corner. Lee will chase it down. 1:31 remaining on the advantage. 5:17 on the regulation clock. Here comes Lee, dumping it down. Getches gets a turnover, and it's going to go back down for Taylor. Taylor into the corner all alone. McIntyre will activate. Lee going to come to the opposite side. Sessler going to put pressure on Dysert. Sorry, on Defnet.
Fahrenheit needs to have two people attacking the ball at all times in their defensive zone. They have one more out there.
Getches up to the point. Back down for Defnet. Cross will be Harrow. Back down. Taylor is going to throw it up, and it'll be Harrow dumping it back to the point. 27 seconds remaining on the disadvantage for the agents, but it doesn't seem like it out there. Defnet throws it down for Taylor. And they'll battle to the half wall, thrown across by Defnet. Over for Harrow. 3:54 remaining on the clock. Backhand, and we're even here, and held on to on a throw-in friend by Taylor. Torres just nonchalantly pulls it in, looking the opposite way, and at 3:38 remaining in regulation. 3-0 is your score. Once again, men's B semis up next. New feed. You're going to have to head over to the next setup. We'll be back with that after this one. Parent will take it to the half wall, into the center area. Nudie waits, dumps it around. This is for Taylor. Tries to set up the offense. Parent for Nudie. Top of the circle. Goes for Taylor in the far wall. Taylor backs off to the half wall, throws it across for Nudie. They'll play catch. Shot on by Nudie, blocked by Leventree. Back and across. Finds Dysert. Just misses, and Wynn will come in and try to tap it out. Back up, and Leventree will watch it go past Heckman, and for Parent, and Leventree will pick it up. Can't hold on to it, and Parent waits, backhands it on, scores. Just a single backhand up, puts it off the far post, and it's 4-0. Agents 2:12 remaining in the second half. The Agents look like they're set up for another date with the Wicked Sisters.
It's always a fun matchup to watch. Two highly skilled women's teams going head-to-head. A lot of fun.
Absolutely. Heckman will carry it in the top of the circle. Held onto by Torres. And we'll have a face-off to the right of net. 1:33 remaining in this half. Once again, after this one, we will have, I believe, Corruption in Cleveland. Is that my semi here?
That sounds
Coming up?
right.
I have it right here. I have it written down. Yeah. We're discussing it a little early. Corruption in Cleveland in the B semifinals. We start a new thing, and it scores another one by Parent. And 5-0 is your score.
Kaylee Torres not happy with herself at all on that one. She thinks she should have had it.
They'll line up for the face-off with 45 to go here. Back to the point. And looking to try to end this early is Dysert. Torres with the save. Rebound Getches. He tries to dump it on. That is going to miss. Sit around. Amber McIntyre keeping this from going to a mercy roll with 25 seconds to go. Back down for Parent. And an across. Dysert plays it up for Parent. 15 seconds to go. We cleared up, and to the point, shot on, blocked. Once again, shot on. Does it count? It does count. Doesn't matter. Parent with a natural hat trick closes this one out, and 6-0 is your final. Agents defeat Fahrenheit 4-1-2. Thank you for joining us for the women's semifinals. We'll be back with the men's Class B, not Class B, B semis. Here, new feed, check it out.